your mandate we shall stand.
We have been very impressed by the decision you took to eliminate the subsidy.
We need to work out and to think how Nigerians could keep representing Nigeria.
When I got the mic, I told them about the things happening in Nigeria and your policies that has happened in the past 3 weeks. The whole delegation wrote to me and told me they would be happy to come to Nigeria in the next few weeks.
When we have been campaigning, we are totally 100% is going to happen. So we have no doubts, we just have prayers for you.
After giving several testimonies of a good start by the Tinubu government, this group of patriots living across Europe main concern is creating an enabling environment for investors. Nigeria, a country blessed with human and capital resources, according to them, can attain speedy economic growth with the removal of fuel subsidy and the unification of the currency.
The interesting thing about this particular engagement is the extremely short time frame within which it was put together. And for that, because I know the President's program is extremely congested. It is congested. He has a lot of his counterparts here, other presidents from various parts of the world, wishing to see him. And just today, he has seen 2 heads of state. But he kept asking me, and he kept saying, "What about the diaspora? What about the Nigerian diaspora? What about the Nigerian?" He kept saying that. And that tells us what? It tells us that he is very much interested in this meeting.
In Sudan. So we have Nigerians here who are doing great things back home. We have Nigerians to be proud of. And we have Nigerians who, as Mr. Aleke has said, are very excited about the hurricane steps you have taken as president. And the image has changed all of a sudden, and it's like we all want to come back home to Nigeria.
President Bola Tinubu gave his usual commitment of taking a more holistic approach at the recovery of the country's economy from the impact of COVID-19 and rising cases of poverty to provide access to finance and investment that will leverage inclusive growth and development.
Nigeria belongs to all of you, all of us. Our diversity is an asset if we know how to use it for our prosperity. Born of the same father, in the same house, except living in different rooms. We must promote unity, stability, and economic justice for every one of us.
The president received several gifts from his host, including the famous Real Madrid defender David Olatokunbo Alaba. From the French capital Paris, Abraman Usman Jibrila, NTA News.
Brigham Young University Pathway is a process where students undergo courses for 1 year before they are qualified for proper degree. BYU Pathway is a Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints school worldwide. It was created to serve online students and to help them in their degree program. The International Area Manager, Victor Okoribe, said that the program is to help students increase in faith in Jesus Christ as well as build hope in their spiritual confidence.
They should remember who they are and what they've learned from this experience. They have to go out and make a difference, and we are counting on them.
Zonal leader Abuja, Elder Basi Okpeyong, charged the graduating students to be good ambassadors of Christ.
There is no limit. Keep studying, enroll in BYU Idaho, continue their education, and also develop their career, learn of skill to be self-reliant.
And for the graduating students, they express satisfaction with the institution's performance.
I feel so good, and I'm highly inspired by what those who have gone ahead of us to experiences have said to us today.
Completion of this program has equipped me with the necessary skills and knowledge to pursue that degree online. I am very confident in my ability.
This will also equip me to be a better disciple of Jesus Christ and also be a better tool in my society to give back to my society big time.
The school came to Nigeria in 2015, and today a total of 134 students have successfully graduated in more than 61 courses. Rosemary Montelen Bilal, NTA News.
Barely 24 hours into the unfortunate Friday flood incident at the Trademore Mega City estate in Lugbe, residents and the community here have since picked their paces to continue with life as life has gone back to normal. But they're still taking stock of what is missing and what is remaining.
It was terrible and it was hell yesterday. In fact, to give thanks and a very mighty glory Lord Most High, at least for saving lives.
Since that yesterday, we didn't find any life dead. But suddenly there's one man, Uber driver, that bring blue pigeon here. The man mix. That is the only person that missed there. So let them come and do something about this place.
The problem of that Trademore estate is where they channeled the water. The water came from Lokogoma, Karadimawa, and when they channeled the water to Trademore estate, coming to Main Road where the water passed, it cannot, very small culvert where the water passed. Even as I'm coming back yesterday, the water covered service lane.
The ripple effects of the flood extends to other locations like Lugbe 1 Extension, Kapwa Road, some kilometers north of the Trademore estate, leaving its relics of destruction on the community.
Almost cutting off our road, and the huge amount that we spent fixing this road is all gone now. This culvert that you see here was built by the community. This is beyond us as a community to fix. If nothing is done about it, then we are cut off entirely.
Residents of the community reiterate that lasting engineering solutions is needed to put a stop to this perennial challenge. In Abuja, Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
These categories of Nigerians are the focus of Chadash Empowerment Foundation as a non-governmental organization in helping government to alleviate poverty of the less privileged or disadvantaged, according to the founder.
God put it on us and He saddled us with the responsibility of catering in our own little way to the alleviating of poverty and providing support for widows as well as orphans.
These are vulnerable people that should be given a topmost priority in our society. In recruitment into government employment cycle, their children should be given first priority.
One of the beneficiaries, a mother of two, told NTA News crew that the 2-day training, startup kits, stipend and relief materials given have transformed her life.
Widows are usually neglected in the society and they face a lot of situations, especially in an African nation. So many terrible things happen. Then Chadas came and empowered us last year. And to the glory of God, it turned my life around a little bit because the financial situation and constraints was reduced.
It's an experience that can only be imagined. But again, it's been fine. More so if you have a job as a widow. You need to organize yourself, put a lot of things together.
Benefiting communities are chosen based on reports gathered to that effect from their research and outreach unit. Aisha Bashir, NTA News.
The immediate cause of the latest queues in Abuja remains unknown.
Conceived with the intent to ease the flow of traffic in the nation's capital.
Whichever way it turns out, either to consolidate on the existing mandate or institute a new dispensation.
Located within the Abuja Municipal Area Council, AMAC.
How much do people know about ADR? Are charting a path to having more youth participate in governance, in addition to building young entrepreneurs.
Residents of the Federal Capital Territory are calling on the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, look into the situation.
You have to strike a balance to have a future that you don't have to regret.
Like experts say, what kills really is fear.
In Abuja,
Onoziaku,
NTA News.
Wuse Flyover is one of the locations where the activities of AMAC Mobile Advert Unit occurs on a daily basis. The scenario presented here is that of a private car owner who has been arrested and charged for haulage but asked to pay to a private account despite warning by the Abuja Municipal Area Council to all technical partners to stop diverting revenue to their private accounts.
Once they come out with loads inside their motor, those people outside, so-called AMAC task force, they will arrest them. Fighting will burst out. I don't know what is going on there. They will say taxation, you must have paid tax before you carry load inside your motor.
We have been seeing a lot here concerning those AMAC. They have been just, I can just say, they are just a terrorist or private people that are carrying load. They went and buy goods from market.
People are doubting it. That is it actually legal or illegal? AMAC should be able to identify these people. Who are these people? And they should go on air to sensitize public that these are the people that are saddled with this responsibility of collecting this revenue. Not everybody. We have, if you go outside there, you say we have doors.
There has been misconception accusing the Wuse Market's management of excessive charges due to the illegal activities of some revenue collectors.
Once they see you load your vehicle and any part of the load is shown outside, they park you. And before my brother had encountered them, and he was calling me and I said, who are those people? I give them the phone, and before you know it, they just collected something and they take off. That's what they do. All hands has to be on deck, you know, and Abuja Market Management Limited is prepared to join force with other agencies, including the media, to make sure that we read the not just the marketplace, the society of all these menaces.
The Abuja Municipal Area Council is reforming its revenue sector to block all revenue leakages.
Some people have mobilized themselves, the illegal collectors, because of how they have enjoyed the illegality. And then they have now mobilized themselves, they are carrying weapons within the city. We have engaged the police, the DSS, the civil defense, and everybody, and we are coming after them.
Residents are therefore advised not to pay revenue to individual accounts except to the AMAC accounts. In Abuja, Deborah Gazaj-Maika, NTA News.
The only government school situated in Damangaza community near Lokogoma axis of the Federal Capital Territory is not of good standard. A resident of the community said the school has existed for more than 15 years and is presently in dire need of educational facilities.
Established during the AMAC chairman, that is Honorable Meka Wajiba. So it was through him we'll be able to go to this primary school. There are a lot of challenges. Now when the pupil, the students are overcrowded, we are shortage of chairs where to sit. So if government can come to our aid to provide the chairs for us, we'll be happy. We are still pleased to the government if they can help us to have a senior Sunday school.
According to findings, most residents in the community have withdrawn their awards from the public school due to poor teaching environment. They complained that their children are not doing well with their studies.
To go to that government school, most especially the secondary school, you will notice that some of the children, they are sitting on the floor. No seat, nothing. The government did not provide any chair for the children now. If you can see now, see the children now, they are running outside.
Some of us cannot afford to take our children to school because of the school fees. Children, they are not teaching them anything.
Community is appealing to the Federal Ministry of Education, non-governmental organizations, and the federal government to establish structural projects needed to keep the school running. In Abuja, Ummiddin Haliru, NTA News.
A community located around the Lokogoma axis of the FCT, with a population of over 5,000 people, the residents spoke about the problems affecting economic activities and the movements of its population.
We have a little challenges in the issue of roads. The roads was constructed for some years ago. They even do the drainage, but due to they did not complete the roads to tie the road. So now the road is that bad in the community.
I came to this village 2011 and this road has been like this. In fact, when you asked me question, that was the first thing I wanted to tell you about.
The bad road in Damagaza has for long hindered the smooth flow of economic and social activities. Residents who spoke to NTA say they believe if the Federal Capital Territory Administration intervenes and constructs the road, it will allow for speedy development of the area.
The access of transport and the means of transportation is expensive when it rains, because it's not everybody that will be happy to carry you with small amount of money.
Just for government to help us now, since that we can't do it by ourselves, so it's government work. They're supposed to do it. Even though we do not tell them, they're supposed to see that the road is bad.
So we need government to intervene in these roads for us.
The residents of Damagaza are hoping that the administration of the chairman, Abuja Municipal Area Council, Christopher Zaka Mekalangu, who recently marked a year in office, will listen to their cries and help alleviate their problems like they have done in other communities. In Abuja, Wayne Dogo, NTA News.
Pinwoyi is a laid-back community located in the outskirts of Airport Road, Abuja. Not too far from Pinwoyi community are beautiful buildings and shopping malls. However, getting into Pinwoyi, apart from the essential services one needs, the area lacks any standard infrastructure, leaving the environment almost desolate. From the farmland to the market areas, down to where people reside, Pinwoyi lays bare with a less active population of farmers and traders. Traders in the community market relate how their refuse is disposed.
People that are packing the dustbin, they will pay money, then pack it and go and throw it away.
300, 200 every day. They don't pack this morning. I don't know. That one person, then they used to carry and go down like this.
Pinwoyi community has hills and natural streams, a site that can be transformed for tourism, but sadly, farmlands are littered with refuse which can harm to crops. Residents of the community are appealing to the Abuja Environmental Board to come to their aid so as to make the area a conducive environment for living. Aisha Abdullahi, NTA News.